Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my channel. You will be offended. I am Donnie, and this is Cities Skylines. So, if you've watched my previous videos, then you know that right now we are looking at Rocky Mountains. And in the last video, we went through Phase 2 and totally did up this side of the Rocky Mountains and gave it some roads, threw in some housing. So I wanted to start here and show off what was going on. There's lots of building going on. I was back here last night checking it out, letting it play for a little bit. In fact, the scarring is gone, but there was a forest fire over here that started from one of these houses. So that's something I have to think about now. Fires have been starting out here a little bit more often than they were before I put houses out here, so... In fact, I don't remember any fires starting out here prior to there being homes, so I'm going to have to blame the fires on them. Because of that, while I was here last night, I did do a couple of things. First off, well, I should say because of that, I did do one thing, and I'll show you that, and that is I came over here. I adjusted this key wall right here next to the dam, and I brought it out just a little bit so that I could put this fire depot in right here. That way they have instant access to water, they can fly up, and they can service any of the forest over here. And remember, I do have towers out here, and the towers are what you need so that they can fly around and take care of the forest fires. So... yeah, that's what's going on right now with this section. We got Phase 2 completed, we have housing, we have businesses, we have, amenities and such in there. So everything seems to be going good. Housing isn't really being built up everywhere that I thought it would, but it started off where basically the most electricity was. So we got a lot of houses right in here. Got a couple started out down here. We didn't get any in this valley yet. I thought this valley would... all my little spaces in this valley would fill up because it was nice flat land, but nope. We got a couple up here at the top of this road. We got definitely a good amount of housing going over here. See, this all connects to the main road right here. It's probably why a lot of this is being more filled up right now. This connects to, well, I guess, quote unquote, the main road. This one connects into here where it's getting to businesses. It crosses over the mountain and goes to where the freeway is and stuff like that. So that would be considered a quote-unquote main road in a mountain community like this. So, let's see. Seeing if there was a fire here yesterday. It's gone now. Don't even see the scarring. Nothing being built up here yet. That's alright. There is one hermit. I'll show you them if I can find their house. I forget which road it was. I think it was that one. Oh, looks like other people have started building up there now. This was the only house up here before, and these three houses are now being built. As you can see, everything seems to be flowing pretty good. I mean, there's obviously a couple of edging areas, like right here, from this, where this is an edge from the housing, not the mountain. So, like, we could come in here, let's come back out of this view. We could come in here and do this if we really cared too much. Probably won't do it on all these houses. I just want to show this for anybody interested. We're going to make sure our strength is all the way down. We're just going to slowly tap the button. And tap it, tap it, tap, tap it, tap, tap, tappy, tappy, tap, 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 tap. I mean, I could hold it down a little bit longer. I have the strength turned down. But, you go through and you just kind of give it some taps and fill in, and there we go. Now we've hidden that, edging, so to speak. I mean, there's still a little edge there, but we want that because it, is a steeper area right there where that bush is. So that's totally fine, and it hides off the side right there. So I like that. That's pretty cool. We could go through and do that, like right here is going to need a little bit of that, it looks like. But I think it should be okay. I'm not going to worry too much about it out here. That would just be a lot of really intricate detail that I'll worry about maybe after the city is, I want to say complete, but is a city ever really complete? I mean, that's a good question. So, anyway, a couple other things I did, because I was sitting here, I was checking this out, just looking at some stuff, thinking about what I wanted to do today. And today, like the title says, we are going to be working on the cargo airport over here. I have a great idea for this, and we'll go through that in just a few moments here. But one other thing I did last night, I had this road, it just ended right here and I really hated it. I didn't want it like that, so I had to connect it into the freeway here. I gave it a underground, where's my road tools? Gave it I guess I could have just chose that, an underground trumpet. It's kind of an ugly trumpet because I limited myself with the space over here, and I should have moved, like I definitely had space to move this all basically where the blue dot is, and I would have had great space to build this trumpet properly, but I am happy with the results. It's not, completely terrible or anything, so, and it's a working, on and off ramp, so we're going to leave it. And I like it. It connects right into our main road right here, so it goes from that 100 kilometers an hour down to 60 kilometers an hour real easily. I was thinking about putting in like a split lane road right there, like a medium road to kind of tie them together, and then I thought about it. I'm like, no, then they'd be shooting from 100 to 40 to 60, so might as well just go straight in like this. But I think it came out pretty good. I used guidelines and such to kind of build that, mostly guidelines on this. There was one area over here I could not use guidelines on. That was because of the road right there. It kept trying to connect Morgan Tunnel right there into the road from being right there. So it would have been like this tiny dip underground. Oh look! You see a cement roof or a cement ceiling over the tunnel, that's all. So yeah, I didn't like that. I had to turn off the stuff for that. So that was one thing I did. Another thing I did, because obviously we desperately need housing out here, is I started building another tiny neighborhood right here. And so what we will do right now is we'll start here and we'll just kind of add in some roads. We'll get this little neighborhood going so that we can start getting homes homes built and people moving in. Looks like what in the world? Oh, I forgot I have a pipe running right there. Durr. Okay, we'll just do that. And of course, I have guidelines on for some dumb reason right now, but they're working. Usually I turn guidelines off when I'm working with the piping. And it actually worked out pretty decent, except for right there, kind of, but whatever, we'll accept it. So there's that. And I'm heavily considering turning the end of this. No, I'm going to wait on that, but let's go ahead and zone this in real fast. Do that and that. Throw another one there and there. Oops. We're going to delete those squares though, and same thing over here. We'll take a couple off of there. That way it doesn't quite build. We'll have to come back and take a look at it, because even with the way I took it out right there, these are going to come back and probably square it off right there. So we're going to come back and check it out just to make sure. Do I want anything right there? I mean, somebody would enjoy that piece of property, so we'll do just a 4-piece right there. Okay. Yeah, alright, that looks good for that. Maybe here I am thinking again. Let's put a happy little cul-de-sac in right there. How about that? Come down here to our regular roads, small roads. Make sure we're on straight. I want to tie in, there we go. I want to follow the road guidelines for the road on the left there. Let's see if we can go a little bit further with it. Right there. And then one thing we can do before it starts building housing in here, let's go over here. You'll see me do that a lot. I have this weird OCD about being able to see everything I want to look at, even though I know exactly what I'm going for some weird reason. So anyway, we're going to turn the guidelines off. Bring this up. Over. Nummy Squirrel, you chill out. Yes, that is my dog's name, Nummy Squirrel. If you know where I got the name Nami from, then you are a badass. So, anyway, we'll add a little trail out from the end right there for people to walk so they can get to the main road. And I think we will leave it like that. So let's go finish adding in the other homes. Hopefully you guys can understand me on that little OCD thing, because it's just, I don't know, I can't explain it. I just have to jump into that stuff. Oh, I'm paused. So unpause it. I think what I want to do, you know what, the houses will kind of dig into the hillside themselves right there, so we're not even going to worry about it. You can obviously tell I came up to the edge of the map here with some leveling tools at one point. It's because I needed to put in this bridge and the dam. So, alright. We are going to... I really need to put in a little more housing somewhere before we get started on the airport. So, let's consider where we need employees, which is down there and over there. So, I think... Let's check our bus lines real quick. I want to see something just to double check. Okay, I've got bus lines that come in over here. I've got metro lines. There's bus lines that come in from across here, and there's one right there. Okay. I have an idea then. We're going to put another neighborhood over here. We're going to follow the edge of this map up because none of this is farmland, and I don't need to worry about it for that. And we're going to do like a hockey stick, so to speak. So we're going to come next to, in between the freeway and here, we're going to look at our sounds again. We're going to come down here. We can see that, actually, that was something else I did. I was experimenting last night. Sorry, I'm going to cut this off for a second and we'll come back to this neighborhood. But I was experimenting when I built this, and look at the lack of sound over here. I mean, obviously, look at the abundance of trees. But look at the lack of sound coming off the freeway on this side. I can build this neighborhood, like, right up to these trees. And I did it around this and everything. And look at how much, compared to how much sound is over here. And now there is a lack of sound on this side. I will give it that, because I did go through, I'm planning on putting neighborhoods in the future. So I just went through and upgraded the entire freeway through here. So it has sound barriers. But look at the difference by adding in the trees. I mean, it just, it takes away a little bit more. It really seems like it does. Now, over here probably gets a lot more of this sound because there's, you know, the on and off ramp. There's all the industrial and stuff like that. I've got poo plants right there. So, and this part of the freeway, I can't put sound barriers on. So, obviously you can tell that the trees only help when there's sound barriers. I mean, they help a little, I guess. So anyway, we're going to go back over here. And we're going to start with upgrading our freeway to sound barriers. We don't need to do the 4 lanes, but we do need 3s. And it won't let me get that last one, so that's going to be a pain in the butt. But I have a small trick we can try. So let's come down here, grab this, go straight, get off of there. And we are going to grab it from right there and try to make a whole new node. Go back to upgrade. Boom. I am so happy about that. Didn't do everything, but look how much we got out of that just by adding a little node in there. So let's try again. Hit take that, go to straight. Stop doing that. I'm going to grab it from there and come down. And then we'll come back up to our highways. Yeah, that's the sound wrong. Oops. Upgrade. Upgrade that. Now we delete. Oh, that is cool. Look at that. It even put sound barriers beyond right there for some crazy reason. That. Oh, I wonder. Let's see. I think it just did that because of all the little finagling I was doing with the road right here. So let's add in right. Stop it. Snapping options. Oh, that is turned off. Grid, maybe? Grid was turned off? Is everything turned off on my snapping options right now? It is. Why is it doing this to me? Alright, we'll just try it from there. And then, boom. Nope, didn't do it. Oh well. Excuse me a second. I had to cough. Okay, so that was cool. Whatever I did took that beyond the barrier there, and that is going to be perfect for us. Okay, so now we are going to come over to our landscaping tools, pick some trees. Let's start with the horse chestnut. I love adding that in. We're going to give it a small thing, make sure the strength is all the way up. We'll start from the outside and just, I'm going to do the same thing kind of that I do with building districts. I'm going to try to, I know the freeway curves right here, but I'm going to try to line it up just slightly and then just slowly come through. I mean, not as slow because I don't want it to like just dump only horse chestnuts through here. So, and then I'm going to bring it along. I think I'm going to do it on the other side of the freeway as well. Or that off ramp, I should say. Now we're going to just keep it on the horse chestnuts for right now. Bring this in. I'm going to give up on this, trying to keep it straight like a district and just throw them in there. Try to be willy-nilly about it. Willy-nilly. I'll throw a few in here just for poops and giggles. It won't give me any in the center, dang it. There we go. Just wanted some center trees. I like center trees. I know, I'll just do this. Boom, shaboom, boom, and a shaboom. No, actually I want an oak right there, so we're going to go shaboom. Alright, so we're going to go to our little purple trees here, the blooming jacaranda. Do the same thing. Let it just fill in where it wants. Alright, got there. Since we already stopped a neighborhood there, we can fill in a whole buttload of trees over here. Whatever amount we want. We'll drop it down to the single trees real quick and add a couple of jacarandals or whatever in here. Some jackalope trees. It's got some there. Okay. So now we'll go to oaks. I have pines out here, but not very many, so we're going to stick with mostly what I like out here. I guess I have pines coming from there. Whatever. Not going to think too hard here. So let's add in the oaks. In fact, we're going to go really big here and just blast it. Blast it with the oaks. Okay. Now we'll give it a few of more of these just because we can. Alright. And I'm sort of happy with that. Okay, we're going to go with the tall grass clusters. And just blast a bunch of them in here too. And it's not so much about seeing the tall grass clusters, it's about filling in the space in between the trees if we can get it to do that. Oh, and I forgot I wanted an oak right here. I'm going to put an oak right... Oh, that tree. Okay, there we go. Bam, right there. I wanted an oak. There we go. Got an oak. Okay. Let's just tap a few singles in along in here since it doesn't like to fill in too much with the bigger selector tool. See how it's got a lot more of the horse chestnuts and the jacarandas in there than the oaks. So you got to come back through if you really want a lot more oak in there. Fill it into singles. So that's pretty good. I mean, that's really... We'll just pretend this neighborhood got excited one day and went and planted all these trees. Same thing over here. Alright, let's plant a few more trees. Or they went and cut down all these trees. It was a great orchard or grove, and they just cut the shit out of them. You can pretend that too. Except it's bare as hell over there. So, oh well. Now, you know what? I'm gonna add some oaks over here, just because we got the housing for the zoning there. That would kind of help it out, make it look good, fit in with all the rest of those other trees and such. I kind of wish, let's see here, no, it won't let me change size, change strength. I can't figure out. Oh, let's delete. Yeah, well, let me see. That's the one thing about these. I wish there was a way to circle the trees and, give them different angles so they weren't all like you sit here and they're all the same tree except just different sizes, But I mean, I guess when you're up here playing as God, you don't really see that, so whatever. We'll accept it for now. Okay, let's get back into our... Oh, look at that. I was getting ready to build our hockey stick there, but I just noticed that our need for citizens or homes is dropped down to a tiny little speck. So this area is built up. Look at that. They enjoyed that. Just because... Oh, there's a house there. Never mind, I don't want to tear it out. Just thinking about taking this road and extending it up through here, but... Maybe later. We'll just let them build for now. Since it is starting to pop back. Let's come in here. Check this out. Okay, got rid of a lot of the sound over there. Not so much over here, but whatever. Okay, oh wait. I forgot. I wanted to see... So these trees... above the line I made, and we can actually probably run the road just a little outside of those trees. We'll make like a little loop through here. Okay, so let's go pick our regular 2-lane roads, and we're going to... Oh yeah, I can actually... Let's turn our snapping options real quick. Don't want to line up with that road. I want to do my own thing here. So we're going to start there. Okay. Then I'll go to curved road tool. And I want to curve it about here. Give it one little... Oh, wait. Let me see something here. Okay. Right there. And then... I want to actually curve it right here. Now we'll straighten it out. Line it up to this road. And let's double check our sound here just to make sure we didn't go. I'll put some businesses in right there. How about that? Or a park or something. That should help. That'll keep people from complaining over here. It's the one thing I'm trying to pay attention to. I just don't want the complaints. Oh, it's noise. And then let's double check right here. So it does travel this way. Let's do something. Just an experiment here. Let's grab our oaks. I mean, we gotta figure out where to put some roads in, so we will drive through some oaks here if we have to, but you know, if I sit here and I tap the button instead of holding it, it seems to place a lot more trees that way, so I'm gonna back it up, add a little horse chestnut since we were doing that before. Stay a little consistent. There's already some of the jackalopes in there, so we'll let this play out for a second because it's going to need to. We're going to come through here though while that's... see if that reduces any sound within the next couple moments here. But while we're waiting for that, we'll build... telling you, it's the joys of weird OCDs. Okay. So I don't want to go right up against the map edge because sometimes it only gives you a couple of... like I did it on the one side of the map and it only gave me 3 spaces. Like I went right here with it or something. It only gave me 3 spaces to build homes on. So I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm going to start here instead of so close to that mountain range. Now we can follow that line. Get off there. And that looks pretty good. I like that. We'll stick with that. And now we're going to go to our curved road tool. We'll find our guidelines there and curve right in. Beautiful. So now before we build, yep, look at that. So trees really do help reduce the noise. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and build right there. Just neighborhood butt to butt. Oops, it's on curved. Stop there. Pull out the curved road tool. Stop where I want you to. There we go. Curved road tool. In the curve, it did take out a couple of squares, but whatever. Our hockey stick is coming together. Okay. So, don't want to start climbing this little hill over here. At least not yet, if I don't have to. So we're going to go curved road tool. We're going to take out this for now. We're going to go to the edge of that. Just round it out like that. Let's see, we'll put one road in like this. And we'll take and put this road. Can I do that? Oh, I cannot. Because there. But I can take this place out. Let's see. Perfect. I like that. Just want to get rid of something here real quick. I know it's going to destroy this place as well, but whatever. I just don't want it being built on that road. Okay, so got an entrance there, and in all reality, the police and fire would really only need 2 entrances. So I think we're good with that. Let's make sure we get some piping in here now. This will definitely turn off our snapping options. If you didn't catch my tip last time, I usually like to stop at intersections where I might take a pipe through or something like that. So just to kind of connect the pipes in right there, I was thinking about stopping right there. So although just the one connection and then bringing it around seems to be doing just fine. Okay, just in case there's a disaster or something. Now we've got that in. I've been wanting to see how are we on our waste. Pretty good. One thing that we can do is a transfer facility. Don't want it too close to the lake. I want to keep it with the other dump. So I'm going to take our ground leveling tool, and I think we'll level it off at this point. Turn our strength up. Level it out for the dump there. Okay. Now we come back over here, grab that transfer facility, plop it in. I'm not going to build any roads off of there, so try to keep it as far away from the water as possible, and if the entrance is there, we're going there. Beautiful. It's almost like it was meant to be. Alright, so that'll get us some extra trash service over here. You know what? We'll come back to that when we lay down the zoning. First, let's make sure we get everything in place. Healthcare. So let's put in some healthcare there and some healthcare over here. Boom. Okay. How are we for cemeteries? I think we're good for cemeteries right now. Child health. Sure, why not? I'll just throw it in right there. Throw in some elder care next door. Actually, we will put the elder care over here, because I don't think they complain about noise, and we'll kind of hide some of this. Let's find out. Let's do an experiment and find out. Okay, so don't need anything else here. Maybe, how big is that? Alright. Try and cover as much as the neighborhood as possible. So we'll go right there with it. Okay, that's all we're going to do out of that. Oh, education. Let's make sure they're not little dum-dums. Put school right on the end. Oh, yeah. Try to put it on the end here. Then put one. Stop it. Actually, no, we'll put one right there. That's fine. We'll put one. Just want to see how much road is covered here. We'll put one. What if we put it here? Doesn't cover all the road. Okay. So someone's gonna have to remain stupid. There we go. High school. Really? Really? This neighborhood's that big? Ay. Alright, so we're putting in a high school over here, and I'm putting in a high school over here. So everybody can have some intelligence. Okay, now we got the education. Let's check on fire. Remember, we're not putting in any police. If you've watched any of my last videos, the police stations will come in later. We're trying to get that crime rate to go up so we can open up some, or unlock some stuff, I should say. Take a sip of some coffee there. I'll throw that fire station in there, and then because there is no fire stations over here, it's going to help cover a bunch of that too. So that looks good to me. Now remember, we're not doing police, blah blah blah. Let's throw in some park assets. Let's find the small playground. Pretty sure parents around here would enjoy a small playground. We're going to put it in right here, because that's going to help with the sound. And that covers a bunch of that. So then, just for the adults in the area, let's do a dog park. Since we want to just get as much of the neighborhoods covered as possible, we'll just do, well, you know what? That covers that, so we're going to run dog park there, no, this side, because, like I said, eventually we're going to probably kind of climb up that little hill right there. It's a possibility, so we should be prepared for it. Let's put the dog park in, or the, yeah, dog park in right there. Alright, did I do the pipes already? I think I did pipes already. Did pipes already. Okay, so we've got everything in. Let's throw in a couple of trails, maybe. How about one from right here? so people can just walk from the neighborhood to this bus stop, or get out and just walk over to a job over here or something as well. Put one in next to the park. That way people can walk out here to get to these jobs. Oops. We'll do the same thing over here. This is just completely filled in. But they're all abandoned buildings. What am I thinking? Alright, so we'll do this. Stop right there, bring it down to the road. Perfect. And people get a nice little walk through the trees. Literally. Let's try to get that out of the way at least. Oh yeah, the grass loves sticking to the trails. So it's this oak. Okay. Well, we'll just do that. And that'll clear that up. And they can walk on the sidewalk there. Let's give it a couple more just pass-throughs like this. I can't really give it a crosswalk right there, so I can't say that it's going to help too much, but that helps people get from this neighborhood to that neighborhood in a hurry, so. And at least there's a crosswalk here, so we'll go right by this crosswalk. Oh, got crooked on me over here. Well, oh well. We will take it out like that. Sounds good to me. Like that, that's good. That's good. Don't need to do too much with the trails. So I think we're good now. Okay, let's go into our zoning and districts. And I do want to make a small district here. So we're going to start here. I like being able to just come butt up like that. It makes things a lot easier. Oh, come up here and put them into that neighborhood. Now we're going to try and grab this street, because they'll lock to the street if you could let them. We're going to, like I've shown before, try to take the street and, square it off to the gray tools down there, and then just slowly go along using that as your guide. Now it's going to get to spots like this. You're just going to have to kind of finagle it and kind of do things like that. But then once you get back to a spot where it's going to go straight again, straighten it up. Let's make sure we're locked onto the road. And come right behind all that. Look at that. That should work out. So we are going to shrink this tool down and just tap this out just a little bit to make sure that this farming industry stays. Oh, look, you got pushed back this whole thing. Alright. There we go. That was from a different thing I did, I guess. Okay, so we've got all that. Got this one, the Amity District, huh? Interesting name it chose. So let's come in here, check our district policies. I like changing the housing styles up every once in a while. Don't want to do too often, but I do every once in a while just to make the neighborhood slightly different. We'll come in here. I'm going to go to city planning, do high-tech housing for this side. heavy traffic ban. Encourage biking. Workers Union. No, I don't want to do that. Don't worry about taxing. Ban recycling, blah 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 blah. For parts, recycle plastic. We don't need to do any of that, I don't think. Got the stuff on that I want on. So let's get back into our districting and zoning tools. We're going to come up here and make these guys self-sufficient. I think being out here, being self-sufficient, well, somewhat self-sufficient, is necessary, especially when you're in farmland area. You know, where I come from in Oregon, a lot of people tend to do that. You know, they even being on a city grid or, you know, a county grid for electricity or something like that, they still choose to, at a lot of times, throw solar panels in their backyard, on the roof, whatever. So I think this neighborhood would enjoy doing that too. Love my coffee. Okay, so we're not putting anything else back here. I'm not going to put any businesses in here. We should. Maybe we'll put a small business or two in. We'll make it organic and local produce. Let's do that. So let's go back to our zoning. Oh, I haven't even put in the... I haven't even put anything in yet. So we're going to make these businesses. Perfect. That works out. We'll make a couple of businesses here on the corner. Like that. Come over here to this entrance and do the same thing. Put that there. Like that. Throw, I know it's not gonna, it might not separate it, but I just accidentally hit the buttons wrong. So we'll throw one more business there. I think that should be good. That's not going to be too much, and it's not going to be too little, so. Especially because it's going to steal some of the workers that could be going into there. Okay, so now we're going to throw in these. It's just easier to grab one of these tools and go like this. And just paint them all in. And then you can come back through. Make sure you didn't get anything else that you didn't want to get. You know, just clean it up. Oh, saving. Yeah, so we can come back in, take a look, make sure everything is going as it should. In fact, we're going to double check that we didn't get any zoning out of where we didn't want it. And we did. So we'll go to the select tool. Oh, no. Wow, I feel like a ditz. Alright, do this. Okay. That's good. That's better. Do that. Do that. And that. Okay, so those are the schools. So those should be left alone. That should be fine. That should be fine. Those should be fine. Yeah, it's going to be a tiny little house, I bet. Okay. I think this looks good. We're going to leave this alone. Now this should start building in some residential over here. Start bringing some workers to this area. And we are going to leave the abandoned buildings alone for now. If you are interested in that, I don't know, for anybody who doesn't know, I've been playing this game a long time, and I am just still finding out about useful tools. I don't know if they've been added in recently or whatnot, so go to your, from your main menu, you haven't chose anything, and you just hit your square button to go into destruction. So if you hit Y, it'll give you the option to choose roads, buildings, abandoned buildings. So you can choose abandoned buildings. Let's make sure it's on there and double check it. And then I make this thing all big and wide, and you can just like that. So that's pretty sweet. I don't want to do it with all of them. Like I said, I want to leave some of those for now. I'll try to unlock a few other things. So what I do need to do, though, is come in here. Well, let me select it that way. Oh, yeah. And don't forget to change that, or else you're going to hate yourself for destroying most of your city at one point. Alright. Oops. Stop it. Okay. I don't even think I needed that. But it does connect this dam to this community and beyond, even though that community is connected to that dam and all that. What's going on here? Man, that lightning that came through here was just messing everything up, huh? Not that it matters, I guess. But I like the look of it there, because it should be there. Alright, let's make sure it didn't screw anything else up with that lightning storm. Oh yeah, you need the cops, don't you? You need them, don't you? Let's see what my crime rate has climbed up at all. Probably not. 6%. Yes, we got a whole percent so far. It looks like we got another criminal going on over here. We'll get it. We'll get to 50% at some point. Oh, here we go. There's another one. Try to do as short as one as possible. As long as it's touching that blue, it'll work. Let's double check. I think that one should be... Yeah, it should be like that. There's a fire over there, whatever. And we'll just clean up a few things here in the city. Move your bodies. Move your dead bodies. Oh, same thing. Move these dead bodies. Take them somewhere else. Take them to the incinerator. Who gives a crap? Alright. So it doesn't look like we need to worry too much about businesses or houses right now. They're just a slight blip on our radar down there. So, let's get to the nut. Wow, why is there so much? Because they were probably full. I bet that was part of my problem. Okay, hold on, because I am dealing with some dead body issues here. And I don't really want to. It's one of the things I just still have nightmares about when I first started this game. All the death streaks, just cities just filled with the dead. I'm sure plenty of you have had that first time experience with this game where you're like, why? Why is there so many dead? That looks like a good spot for a cemetery. Right next to a warehouse. Hopefully that'll help out with some of the problems, alleviate some of the issues here. What? You're right next to a cemetery. How do you have a dead body? I wonder if that had to have maybe happened with the storm or something. There's just no way all these dead bodies just start showing up. I gotta see something here. What's my citizen health like? That's great. I have 2 sick citizens out of this entire frickin' city. Give me a break. Death care is great. So why am I having problems? Oh, I bet it has something to do with traffic. Let's see here. Traffic 76%. It's still terrible through here. Oh, it's always terrible through here. If I could do something about this traffic. I haven't figured it out one day. Traffic's... Yeah, and then again, because of this traffic backup, this traffic gets backed up. So that's got to be my only issue, I think. I mean, I have a little bit of a traffic issue here, but I just sent out some cemetery, or I just put a cemetery in, so they should be good. Should I put one in up here somewhere? Maybe a... Oh, I know. Let's add... Crematorium. So there's a crematorium right freaking there. Ay. We're gonna put a crematorium in right here. And these people are gonna always be hungry for barbecue, I bet. Alright, so fine. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me, man. Ay. Don't have to spend as much to replace that. What's going on over here? Abandoned buildings. Alright, whatever. That's fine. We still have a storm going on. I guess I could turn off dynamic weather. But I like it. I don't know why. I mean, oh no. Oh wait. It's this side. It could still happen though. In one of my old okay, let me turn this off. In one of my older videos, I discussed this wonderful pass-through for the trains right here that I added just a bazillion trees in between the buildings with, and the fire danger that it caused because it always has fires that just roar through there and tear up every building. Part of the reason I had to add in helicopter depot and all that, fire helicopter depot. This one's on fire, huh? Oh, got some helicopters on it. And some trucks down there. That is a teeny tiny truck that thinks it's going to fight this fire. I guess the helicopter's helping. Yeah, I don't really have any trees through here because I kind of learned my lesson. Okay. Getting distracted. Why is there so many dead? Oh, okay. I just saw one disappear. That means that they're moving. They're on their way. They're working. Okay. All right. We are about to sever our train line. So I want to see something here before I do that. So make sure there's no trains in the tunnel. Or en route. Okay. Because we're going to pause it for a few minutes here. And we... Oh, no. %54 full. That's... Ah, wait, I've got an idea. I know how to get rid of it. Okay, so we are going to delete everything that I created prior. Because I have a great idea. Okay, you know what? I don't want to delete you guys. I still need you to be around for a minute. So what we're going to do with you is move you. I say I didn't like that spot for a second. We're going to move you right there for now. That way you're still in use. Yep, I was looking at this last night, and I just had the best idea. So, we're going to completely take this apart. Gotta be careful here, because it's going to tear up that road too. I'm going to leave Blackwell alone to right there. Let's take these out. Take it out to there for now. Get rid of the underground, because that's going to all change. We'll just leave that. Now, get rid of these lines. Oh, wait, we should double check that this guy has power. Let's see if it'll work from right. There, let's watch. You know what? I'm not going to watch because I wanted to leave this paused since I have trains. I only got those two. Okay, let's just check for a second. Make sure that's going to connect. Yes, it does. Okay, not that it matters at the moment. Alright, so we're going to get rid of this dump. You want to know how we're going to get rid of this dump? We're going to destroy that dump. Do we want an earthquake? Let's look at all of our options here. We got a sinkhole. I think that's our best option. Thunderstorm? No. Fire? No. Collapse? How can we collapse a dump? Meteor strike could be fun, but that takes a moment. Tsunami? I need to survive a tsunami, but it's not going to make it up here. And I say I need to survive a tsunami because I want to unlock the one of the unique buildings. So let's see. Forest fire isn't going to help. Earthquake won't do anything. Tornado would, but then it would destroy a lot more. So I think our best option is the sinkhole, and we are going to go with 1.0 is going to be way too weak. Alright, we're going to check it with a 1.0, and we're going to see what it does to the dump. Let's see what happens. I know it's going to take out some of that road too, probably. I'm going to have to rebuild a whole bunch of crap in here.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary
pausing
measures.
this. I want to keep my trains running while I work on this, so I'm going to do a sinkhole the size of one is about to happen. I'm going to go to my train, go down below. I just had a good idea so I can keep my trains running. There we go. Now we can keep it running, and just like I thought, these guys can keep on their way out. Okay, so now we can let the sinkhole happen to take this out. We got fire helicopters in use. We are good to go. We have bypassed everything we need to bypass for the moment. So when is this sinkhole going to happen? Take all these cars out with it. Do-do-do-do-do. Come on, sinkhole. Come on, sinkhole. Sink. 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 Sink the dump. Let's do it. Just like Guga Food says, let's do it. Come on. These emergencies take way too long to happen sometimes. Well, while we're waiting for it, I want to do this, which is going to get screwed up by the sinkhole. I was kind of thinking we can take the airport here, just smooth this out to where this road's going to be, and then we'll come back through after the fact, and we'll put a cliff in or whatever up to the road. That way the road doesn't dip down this time. It goes straight across. Like I said, it's going to end up screwing it up over here for me when the sinkhole goes through, but whatever. I'm keeping the road blocked for the moment. They can go around. Come on, sinkhole! Alright, well, while we're waiting for the sinkhole, let's get on with what I was planning on doing here. So, I had a great idea that instead of putting my cargo stuff down here along the side of this road, I want to flip it around and do something up here and then run my cargo runways down here so I can have the longer runway. I think that'll work out, especially since there's no runways, there's just taxiways right there. So let's see, go into airports, and I want my cargo terminal, and I have since there's two roads on it, we're gonna have to think about that as well. We can't, just forget the back road on there, because that's accessed as well. So let's figure out the best way to give them access. Let's see. No, I don't want to do it there. It's too close to the taxiway. So I think what our best bet is going to be... Can't go under it. I completely did that to myself because of the old airport setup. Let's see here. What can I do? First of all, I'm going to get rid of these fences because that... Whoa. Oh. What's going on? Bye-bye, dump.
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
It's safe. It's right in the middle. That was so weak, Sauce. That was so weak. Oh, that was terrible. That was so terrible. Oh my god, that was terrible. And it's still got all that... I mean, I guess the dump is gone. That's what I really wanted. But all this pollution is still here. I was hoping it was going to take the pollution with it. Let's see. While we're doing this other thing, let's go ahead and... target on that again. This time we're going to make it a frickin'... That was a 1. Let's make it a 7. Okay, let's get back over here.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures.
I want to get rid of that pollution as well, so I'm just going to cheat it out of here. And that's the best way to cheat it out in one of these vanilla games. Just use your disasters. You can get rid of dumps, you can get rid of, if you wanted to move it. Like I said, I'm trying to get rid of the pollution too. I didn't realize it would be such a tiny hole. But you get rid of the dumps, you can get rid of your transfer stations, cemeteries, anywhere that you usually have to empty out first to do something with it, to move it or delete it. Best thing, just sinkhole or comet. You know, if I wanted to change my city around, like, just shoot a few comets at it. Alright, well, let's get back to this. So, we're gonna go take a look at our cargo station again. I want to have it off slightly. I still want room up here for everything else. I mean, I can run the runway basically next to the road-ish. Probably put the runway about where the right where that sinkhole is, following the road length. Not length, but direction. So I think right here, let's check. I think right here is going to be good. We're going to have to do this. Let's bring in, let's go to our regular road tool for a moment. Go to medium roads, because I have this already started over here. That way we can come underneath of here. Stop there. We'll take this from this point. I'm wondering if I should make... Yeah. For the moment, since I have to do a curve here... Alright, just an FYI, if you got to do some sharper curves with the roads here, don't use the airport road yet. So like right now I'm going to use the regular road, and then after I get this curve through here, then I'll pull the airport road across. Just because it tends to look funky. Oh, actually, I wonder. Let's stop this right here. We're going to go in... We'll grab this one and we'll bring it across. Stop right here for now. Come back over to the airport. And we're going to go to our terminal. Okay, I wanted it in right there. It's not linking me up. Let's see if that's a good... it doesn't look like it's giving me that perfect 90 that I want. And that's going to bug me. Unless... I mean, I can do that, but now I'm bending the road. So if I'm just connecting straight to it, though, that is not giving me the 90 degree... Okay, hang on. So if we want to cheat this just slightly and get to 90 degrees, we could still leave that road right there, but we're going to take this, go back to our road tools. We'll just choose a cheap road just to do this with, and select a node on here. And we're going to bring that up until we hit the nodes for that. Now, let's go ahead and select our medium road here. I'm going to bring it a little long, so I want to delete it if I need to after I see this. Okay, that's going to give me the 90 that I want, I believe. So let's connect in. I thought it would give me the 90. Still looks like it's giving me a weird angle here. Shucks. Okay, hold on. Is my vision off? I think my vision's off. Oh, sinkhole's about to happen. Let's see, did the 7 do a better job? Am I getting rid of this pollution finally?
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's
No.
way and contact authorities with any information.
I should have done a 10. Oh well. We will deal with it from this point on. That is totally fine. In fact, let's go here and fix it right now. Let's make sure. I mean, over time, that pollution will go away anyway on its own. Just make sure it's all nice and flat in there, that I didn't miss anything. Okay, let's get back to where we were. Back to the airport. Let's delete one of these. I think what's throwing me off is my taxiways behind me. Because now that I look at it, that does look 90 degrees. I mean, if I ran that down, like, watch, let's see here. Just to double check our work, we will run off of this node, 90 degrees up. Of course, it's not going to. Okay, so that's... Am I wrong? No, I'm not wrong. Alright, well, that's what we're going with. Before any cars start using this. And then we will take that, go back over to our airports because we can grab them there. Medium cargo road. Stop that. And that'll have, I mean, that looks like it was 90 degrees right there the whole time. My eyesight is off, I guess. Okay, stop. Let's go to our cargo terminal. Add that in. We need the room behind it. We're going to fix our other taxiways and make them not so loopy looking. Make them a little straighter. Then we're also going to adjust our roads right here. We got to bring this in somehow. I guess they can all come in on the same roads. We can lengthen this out. Let me see here. Let's bring this out a little bit longer just for the moment. We can finally put our dump back in around here somewhere. Let's see. Now we're going to put in our train station. I don't know. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be on the same side, does it? This way, it would actually retain the line I already created almost. I just have to change it up slightly. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. No, I'll have to do too much work that way. So yeah, we're going to flip it, and we're going to put it down here. That way the trucks come right in and out. We're going to put it right here where they can cross. I hope they can cross. I think they can. In fact, that means I don't even have to go underground on this side anymore. Just this side. So let's go to our train lines real quick and fix that so we can get that reconnected. I was hoping to grab that right there, but it's not letting me. Try and get closer. Right there, perfect. Okay. Now, let's use our curved road tool. Let's stick with freeform and see what happens. Curved road tool was acting weird last time. And that's going to act weird too. slightly better. Stop it. Stop it. I just want one. Alright, let's see what that looks like. It's better. Alright, they're connected. Let's not let perfect be the enemy of good, as City Planner Plays would say in this moment, and we will let that be, because I don't think it's going to be very easy to get that straight. Okay, now, my trick here, we're going to go straight, because I got to bring it underground, so I'm going to start from here, and then I want to pay attention to my tunnel opening. So I want my tunnel opening to be a nice long tunnel opening. So I always check, and you see how it clicks back and it's got that little shaft, and then you click it forward one and it's a nice long one. That's what I always look for right there. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to do the same thing here. Just drop it down from the top, and it should just match. Stop it. It should just match right up. And now it looks off slightly. I've noticed it'll do this. Stop doing that. Oh my gosh, come on, stop hating me. But it's going to line up afterwards, so we're looking good right there. Then, let's take this back a little. This is going to do the same thing to me, isn't it? Alright. Maybe if I can find a spot. Oh my gosh, is it really going to do that to me this whole length? There we go. It's not perfect. But, let's see. It's not going to let me be perfect. I don't think that's going to be perfect either. That's almost touching that one. So we're going to go back to this spot. Darn it. Oh well. Can't always have everything perfect the way we want it. So we're going to go into our curved road tool. No, I don't want it that crazy. There we go. Distance too short. Are you high on cocaine? There we go. As ugly as that looks, I don't have to look at it because it's underground. Hopefully the trains work. So we'll double check when the trains start going through, making sure they work. Oh, we need to add all this together so that they do work. Let's go to our curved road tool. Oh, we're already on it. Oh, stop that. Oh, I keep wanting to hit all these other things. Okay, so we're just gonna pretend. Nope, don't like that. Oops. Okay, let's take a look at that real quick. Yeah, that looks alright. So as long as trains make this little whoop-de-whoop here and do alright coming up and down, we should be just fine. Let's make sure they got some power. I wonder... Sweet. Fits right in. Now, am I overthinking this, or... I think that would be okay right there. And the helicopters have plenty of pad to land on. And they kind of got to watch out for the train tracks, but if they're good pilots, that shouldn't be an issue. So, I think right there is where we're going to leave that. And now we need to... Oh, you know what? We need to reconnect this road. Let's do that real fast. Get our traffic flowing back through there properly. And then we can also clean this up. We'll do that later. Okay, so we've got this connected. I need to get the dump back in there. The best thing I've found... Okay, I know it's gonna be kind of silly, but the best thing I've found for keeping your stuff, like, see how quickly this gets the red for the dump? And it doesn't even have power yet, I don't think. So, does it? No, it doesn't even. So, we're going to go here, we're going to grab a dump. And what I like to do is throw it in right here. So then, we're going to go to the roads. Go to our small roads. We'll go ahead and use industry roads, even though that's not an industry road on the front side there. We're going to do that. And now, anytime they pass by to go in or out of the dump there... Oh, wait, should I do it the other direction? I think I should do it the other direction. And it's doing random trucks. So, hold on. Move that side. Now we're going to do large garbage trucks out of there only. Now, that way when they come and go out of here, I guess that's their only way out right now. Let's go that direction. They're going to be having to pass by here. Let's see if this happens as they go by. Does it do anything with the trash? Nope, not on the backside. So whenever they pass by coming into the dump, and hopefully when I get this set up, they're leaving, for them leaving. Ooh, I know. Should I do it that way? No. I am cheating a little bit right now. I guess you could call it cheating. But I want there to be a road right there. And I want this. There we go, perfect. I want there to be a road there because that gives the ability to turn around and go in and out right here. Because it looks to me like they can't probably cross these spots without there being an intersection. So we're going to put an intersection in. And okay, it's saving. We're going to take a drink here. Looks like I need to refill my coffee. Okay, where can we go from here? We need to get power over here. So that's going to be... How do we get power over here? How do we do this? Let's go back to our airports, because there's plenty of ways to do this. I'm almost wondering... I'm gonna try something real quick. I'm gonna try moving this. Ah, it doesn't want to fit. Alright, never mind. So we're not gonna screw with that any longer. That's gonna stay that way. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do within here. Maybe put some industry or office. Offices would be good in there. No, then the offices will want to grow and be tall. And we're inside the airport, so maybe we won't do anything. We'll figure it out. Alright. Let's go with... cargo aircraft stands. I I want them all to just point out this direction. We're not really worried about the center there. We're going to put... Let's put 6 in. 2... Oh, it's not going to let me put that one in. Wait a minute. Maybe we can move this one over slightly. Why do you gotta be annoying like this? Come on. Really? Fine, I'm gonna do this. Oh wow, this thing. We're gonna put it there, and now we're just gonna go back. Now we'll come back, we'll grab this, a new one, and we'll try just button it up like that and seeing if we can get a third one in here. It would have been nice, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Oh. Maybe we can clickety-click. Sweet! Oh, we got a clickety-click in. That is nice. Okay, we're gonna add 2 more over here. Come on. You can do it. Got 6 altogether. Perfect. So I might not need that end right there. We will find out. Okay. So now let's get our runway and building the runway here totally takes my logic and shoves it up the hoo-ha. The way I was building these with the runways was building them so that they didn't have to face or come down from any buildings. So I'm kind of doing that here, so we might have to take an angle approach. But all I wanted was a nice long runway, so we're going to look at something else here. Let's start here. We'll follow the road. And there's our minimum runway. I wish I knew how many, I can count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 nodes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 nodes. Let me give it a slight angle here. Do I want to slight? No, let's just stick with that for now. That seems pretty good. I mean, the planes are obviously not going to hit the buildings in the game here, so I think we can call that okay for now. So now we need them to connect up. Like so. Oh, man. Okay, that is... Dang it. I want to make it one more node. Because look at how I'm hitting in. Or I could get an angle on it. See what it looks like it's an angle. I mean, alright. It's got an angle on it. The rest of the airport has like weird angles to it right now. But I don't like it. We're going to take that away. Delete that. We're going to keep that. Yeah, can't change angles there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're gonna go for 12. Oh man, I'm concerned. Alright, we're gonna try 12. We're just gonna experiment and see where we're at, and that is totally too far. Look at that. Maybe not. Ooh, that works for me. Son of a gun. Alright, that's alright. All we have to do is this. And we're in. In like Flynn. Alright, cool. We got our 6 things going. We need to get some power over here badly. So we're going to figure that out right now. I have a little thing I like to do, and I don't think it's going to let me do it here either. I don't think this will pass power, but we'll find out. The only way to find out is to look. It does. Oh man, oh man. There's really no reason for it, but it does bring power. So, we are going to cheat a little, and we're going to take this across. So that there's a quote-unquote terminal here, and I bet that is going to bring power across, because it looked like it was going to. Let's double-check this. Please, please. Yes, it did, it did, it did. Sweet. So, here's a little thing that we just found out. You can use terminal pieces to draw power around your airports. So, in order for me to get that, I had to do that, and that worked. That is awesome. That is awesome. And it totally fits in. I didn't have to run any power lines, do anything like that. Now this front area here is hideous. That is completely hideous. Okay, we're going to do something different here. Go back. We're going to put this more center. There we go. So now we don't have the hideousness of that, and we can come back and hide it with some walkways and plants and other things. So that works. And we have power, we have roads, we have all that. Now we just need to get back our decorations and stuff. But first, before we do that, this is still bugging the snot out of me. We're going to fix this curvy whoop-de-doo road over here. So we'll go back in here. Choose our taxiways, and we're going to get rid of this whole thing right now. Like Pac-Man trying to eat this plane. Does anybody else do this? I don't know why I do it. I do it all the time. I'll see cars on the road, so I won't delete the road while they're there. I want them to get to their destination, basically. And then they can continue on with whatever they were doing. I hope I'm not the only one that does this, or else I'd just seem like a weirdo. Alright, so now... That's a 90-degree angle off of that, huh? I know it's not supposed to go that direction. I just wanted to get that ran. Okay, we're gonna do that. I think that's okay for now. planes shouldn't be too close to the road. Looks like we're going to get to find out right now. So we're going to watch this plane taxiing in. Oh, it's a big one, though. A medium plane might come over here. Oh, it's a medium plane. Wait, is it? No, it's a large plane. It's going to keep going straight. Alright, well, we'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. I don't want it to be too wonky. It needs that curve to it, though, because of the building. Not too much I can do about that, I don't think. But I can... find... Let's see, these are small planes over here. It's a medium plane over there. Let's get some decorations in there. So we'll start with some small planes. Really likes to make you try. Oh, man. Okay. I think I got it. Why has it got to be a pain in the butt? Nope. Go back to small. Is that the right one? No, I want that one. Right there. Since they give you a couple options, I like to mix them up. Why not? Okay, we're going to get this one there, and we'll see if we can get one more in. I don't think we will, but we will see. Get that one in, and try for one. Nope, we're not going to be able to get that one in. I guess we could do this. Just do like, oh, and now we're gonna get some. Oh, we'll see how it looks. Oh, cool, it did connect it. Let's see if we can fit one more in. How about that? No, not that. Of course, it wants to attach. Space already occupied. I know. I don't want to use that space. Alright, I think this, hopefully it doesn't try to attach itself. And we're going to go just like that. Oh man, that's awesome. Except for that little bit right there. So what we're going to do to... What are we going to do? I don't know. I don't know what we can do. Maybe move that? Maybe? No. You know what? We are not going to... Of course it's going to clip as it drives by there. We're going to ignore that. At least they are using this taxiway now. Let's see how close it is to the road. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. We're going to run a fence along the road, and that's absolutely perfect. Okay. We have a proper working airport. Look at this, guys. I think this was my best idea for this airport yet. The rest of it, whatever. This is my best idea yet. To flip it around instead of trying it the way it was, like, this just was my saving grace. It really, I think, brings this together properly. And then, of course, finding out this awesome little trick of using the terminals to draw power around, right? Now that's cool. So, let's see, what else can we add in here real quick while we're thinking about it? Let's do this fencing that I was talking about. We're going to turn off our snapping options. This helps to run fencing a lot easier. So we're going to start here. And just run it all the way the length of this road. We're going to end it right here at this line, because we're going to go ahead and do some curve tool on this in a second. Okay, so now go to curved. You're gonna have to eyeball it if you have the stuff turned off on it. The snap tool's turned off, so we're going to eyeball right there. And it doesn't like that, but it likes that. So we're going to stick with that and go with straight. Eyeball it right up into the edge of the dirt in the corner. Hopefully this doesn't mess us up. Perfect. That looks good. And that would be exactly how it is, except it would probably wrap around and go this direction too. So we're going to do that real quick. Curve tool. We don't want to go too far because we're trying to just wrap right up around that right there. So we're going to eyeball it out. Get it right in there. We'll use a straight tool for a second. Actually, we're not going to use a straight tool yet. We're going to actually... Oh, yes, we will. We will start with the straight tool here because we're going to need to get ourselves a line. So we're going to start it here and bring it over. Just eyeball it right up to that line. See the line on the edge of where the two lanes are? We're going to run it right with that parallel. Then we can come back into our curve tool. And we're going to eyeball that again. Oh, I did way better on that one. So we're going to retry this side. Yeah, it's a little better. Okay. Instead of, since I'm using a controller to do this, instead of frustrating myself, we're going to connect it. And that. Just because we're going to come over just these 4 squares so it turns those off as well. Just like that. Beautiful. So, come back to the curved road tool here. We're going to eyeball to the dirt line on that side. Kind of like that. Alright, we're going to go and the buildings are going to just do that to me, huh? Alright, so I can't do the whole thing. I'm going to do this. Distance too short. Alright, we're going with straight line then. I'm going to go straight across as far as it'll let us. Too bad I can't get those fences to connect. That would be perfect if I could, but it's not going to let me. So as long as I have that run across there, that looks more realistic as to how it would really be at an airport right there. So that is totally fine with me. Now, let's think. Is there anything else we need to put in here? We've got plenty of stuff here. I guess we need to throw some cargo plane decorations in. Let's see here. Parked cargo plane. We got 2 different ones. So, I'm going to ruin my fence, a pretty fence I just made. And to be honest, I do not like it like that. I do like that. So we're going to park it there. We're going to get this other cargo plane and park it right next to it. Try to get them as close together as possible, and then we'll try to squeeze a third one in. Why not? Let's see how that does. So we got a couple of parked cargo planes here. That's pretty good. We're not going to be able to fit any in over here unless we made a different taxiway going all over the place, like nuts looking stuff or something. Okay, we're not going to do that. But look at trash truck passing by because it's got to go to the dump. And it services. Come on, service it. It did not service. Are you kidding me? Maybe the trash truck is full. At least it's not red. Alright, so we've got some decorations over here. There really isn't any... I mean, we could put some hangers. But I don't think that that would be useful at all. It's not going to be doing anything over here. I can't fit it in over here or anything. I mean, again, I could make some fake taxiways that kind of go around here, put a couple in over here, but that's just, I think, a little too much when everything seems to be working just fine as it is. So I think we accomplished the goal with the airport today. I really do. I wanted to make it better flowing for the people coming in and out. I didn't want to have the I didn't want to put the toll booths on there again like I did the first time, because the toll booths, I think, were detracting from some of the people being able to get out into the city for me. It seems to do a lot cleaner here. Now this, I can clean. Okay, I got this road here for no reason now. So what can I do with that road that's there for no reason? Well, I guess I could leave it for now. It's not like it's useful to me in any way. It's kind of hideous. It screws up this intersection. So you know what? Bye-bye, Blackwell Bridge. That's out of there. And that helps this intersection work out a little bit better. Let's double check our traffic junctions here. We got a stop sign on that side. That's fine. Is that a 2-lane all the way in? No, it just turns to 2-lane there at the end. Okay. So that should be fine. No. Oh no. Let's keep an eye on this wonky roundabout that I got going here. I might have to think of making a separate road for the heavy traffic or something here, because yeah, looks like they're using this direction for their freeway access. Why are you using this for freeway access when you have freeway access back here? Some of them are using that direction. I think we're gonna have to zone this, maybe? Let's see. Because if we zone it, then we can... No, not info views. Ooh, actually, let's see what the traffic looks like right here. Yeah, it's bad. So... I wonder... I've got an idea. Okay, we're going to do a couple of things here. We're going to go back into junctions. That's not going to be a stoplight. It's going to be a single stop sign, so this traffic flows beautifully together. Okay? This side will have to stop, basically, but it's because I don't want the heavy traffic using this road, because we can go into our policies. I've got an idea. Alright. Hopefully this works. We're going to turn this road into a district. Right up to there. Okay, we're going to take off just... Oh, no, don't do that to me. We're going to do right up to the stop sign. Do you butthead? Alright, we're going to try this one more time. Right up to the stop sign. We're going to stop right there. I guess I can make these all part of this. Why not? I mean, it's not going to affect them in any way, but at least it's a quote-unquote district. Come in here, we'll add in this. Nope, we don't want that. We're going to avoid that road. But we do want to come right up to it. Because that road is where we want our heavy traffic to go. Let's finish filling this in. Like I said, this doesn't even matter. I just don't want it to screw up my line down here on the road for some weird reason. Take it away for some glitch in the game or something like that. So it doesn't really matter, but just for the sake of OCD, we're going to fix this line up slightly. With a couple of tappy tap taps. Best way to make sure you're not totally jacking yourself over, just tap that button when you're playing with a controller. Okay, so we've got that in, and the reason I wanted to do that is so I can avoid this road. So they will avoid this road and use this road for the heavy traffic to go out to the freeway, because this, I'm sick and tired of that. So we are going to go into our policies. Helicopter priority. Yeah, they definitely have a helicopter priority there. Okay, we're going to come into here. Where is it? Heavy traffic ban. Ban heavy traffic in the area. No heavy transport vehicles allowed. That is exactly what we want. Does not affect highways. There is no highway that it's going to affect. And then there's Old Town, but I don't think that matters. Ban other motor traffic. No, we don't want to use that. We just want to ban heavy traffic in this area. So, we have banned heavy traffic. Now let's see. Right as I do that, of course, a big-ass truck goes through there. And it'll probably take a moment for that policy to go into effect. So we'll keep an eye on that and see what happens. But I'm pretty sure that should help us out in keeping the trucks out of that area for us. And that will push them down to this on and off ramp in this road. Alright. Well, let's see. We got cargo planes coming in and out. Let's go check this out. Got 6 active flights. 1 active flight. 1, 0. We have 8, 6, and a 0. What? It never makes sense to me. 5 active flights. But yet there's a 0. Alright, whatever. So, I think that is what we are going to do for now. I'm going to take a break and go eat something and take care of any chores I have to take care of. And I'll probably be back. Let's go in here. I'll probably be back a little bit later today. And we'll continue on with, it seems like we're going to be done with the airport, but I want to put in some fencing, some bushes, some decorations and stuff so it doesn't look completely abnormal. I definitely want to run some fencing along the road here so that looks more realistic, and we'll do that when we come back. Like I said, I am starving right now. I need to go eat something. So when we come back, we'll do that. We'll have the fencing put up. We'll make the airport, finalize the airport, make it more realistic. Then we will come in here, put in a new neighborhood, I think, a couple more businesses. And I wanted to put in a neighborhood or two over on this side of the freeway as well. I think that would be very useful to some of our... oh, wow. Looks like we're not... Oh, there we go. It would be very useful to some of our employment on this side and some of our employment on this side, I think. And then, of course, they can get on the freeway and get to wherever else they would need to. I definitely need to start working on some more housing in this area, because look how quickly that filled up since we did it this morning. I mean, that entire neighborhood is full, and we still need workers over here, so that is going to be another issue. So later today, when I come back, we'll build more of this neighborhood, it looks like. We will build a neighborhood here. I think we're going to use this area for a new neighborhood, and then we're going to put in, I've been planning on one here, so we're going to go try for all 3 neighborhoods a little bit later, at least 2 of them. So anyway, I thank you for joining me today, or checking out this video later when it's just sitting there on my channel. We will end with this. I'm gonna go down to the driving. This is so fun. Oh, and by the way, look how shallow this water. Okay, look at, we have these giant ships coming in, and people are probably going to be like, "Why did you hollow out the ground right there?" Originally, I had a, one of these ship docks over here. That's why it's hollow there, and why it's hollow here and over there. But look how hollow the ground is, or not hollow. Look how shallow it is for these big ass ships. So we're going to drop down here into our Wienermobile. And it looks like a floating wiener. All right. So thanks again for watching. Please join me a little bit later. If you feel so inclined, please check out my other videos. I've got a few other videos from previous entries on this city. And then I also have a couple of videos for some Fallout and a couple other things on my channel that I would appreciate you checking out as well. We have launched the Hot Dog Herald into the air. We're going to take it out. He's going to hit the wall. Bam! It's going to mess him up. And we're going to end with that. We're going to just take off with Hot Dog Herald driving away. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your morning.